G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online in the Summerset. We just finished up with this quest in this lunatic asylum. Everything's been restored, I believe. Let's have a chat to the instructor.
Greetings.
Yeah, I think she's alright.
Hello.
Hello. What about, where's the curvaceous inspector? Oh, she's gone. She's gone about her business. She was over here, wasn't she? Yeah, I think so. Let's see if we can find her. Can't quite remember who it was, but...
Hello there.
Hello there. Everybody just, hello there. Hi. No, they just don't want to even think. Don't even want to remember what happened. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Oh, my feet hurt. Pacing around a bunch of pigs for who knows how long. I'm never eating pork again.
I'm just glad I didn't find a pile of mud to wallow in. These robes are impossible to clean.
That's it, mate. I have some...
Let's just forget this ever happened, alright?
Alright. I'll never forget. Oh, I'll never. I'll remember forever. Alright, anyway, we gotta head off. So we were in the process, I think, of crossing over in this direction when we got interrupted by that interesting quest, so let's continue in that path. There is a delve over there. I think we may actually get taken another... get sidetracked again. King's Haven Pass. I love a delve. Oh! I'm gonna get zapped. Here on the side of the mountain. No quest on the outside. King's Haven Pass. Let's go in. Some say goblins originated in Summerset, and some say the High Elves brought them here to serve as menials and slaves. They no longer perform those functions, but freed or escaped, goblins' tribes still thrive in the island's loneliest corners. Here is our quest.
Come on, you filthy...
Naliara.
You're the first thing I've encountered that isn't a slavering beast or drooling savage. Begs the question, what you're doing out here. Did that idiot Medze send you?
No. Who is Medze?
The fool I followed out here. I lost track of him after these wretched goblins stole my pack. Hopefully he can manage not to get himself killed long enough for me to recover our notes.
Why are the notes so important?
They're research for Medze's recital at the Illumination Academy. I've been transcribing them for weeks. The goblins toss them all over. Not big readers, I guess. But this tribe is bigger than I thought.
I can recover your notes.
What are you? Some sort of saint sent to deliver me from digging through Maluk's squalor? Well, 2 searchers are better than 1. We'll meet near the eastern exit of the Coral Splitter Caves, not too far from safety. Watch yourself.
Could you tell me more about what exactly you're doing out here?
I could, but I don't know why you'd want to know. You're doing me a favor, so go on and ask.
What's your relationship with Medze?
Officially, scribe. Unofficially, nanny. The man's got all the good sense of a swaddled babe. I've had the thankless task of saving him from himself ever since we arrived from Sentinel.
What are these notes for exactly?
Some epic about the great battles between the High Elves and the goblins that Medze plans to perform at the Illumination Academy. I'll admit, it sounded much more intriguing before I had to listen to Medze ramble on about it for weeks.
Why are you willing to risk your life for these notes?
It's either find these notes or start from scratch, and if you just spent the past few weeks fumbling through these crags with Medze, you wouldn't be asking me that.
Alright, alright. Oh. Look at that thing, Barry. You reckon we can take it? Sorry, I mean, you reckon I can take it? I know. You're giving me moral support. Right? You're there. You're there. You're there in spirit. Well, and physically too, but your mind is with me. And your mind is saying, kill everything for me so I don't have to lift a paw. Oh, not enough stamp. Get rid of this thing. No protection for you guys. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that flip there with the whip? Barrel roll with a whip. Rotten luck. We're deep in goblin-held territory and still several leagues from where the ruin is said to hide. Medse insists on pressing forward regardless of the danger. I feel like we're being watched now. I don't believe I'd have trouble evading goblin scouts if it came to it, but I don't have the same confidence in Medse. If anything, it'll be his mistake that does me in. I suppose that loud mouth of his would make a fair distraction for a getaway at least. Alright, and we're also looking for a sky shard somewhere. Hopefully we'll just run along to it on our travels. Oh, goblins. We run right past it? Maybe it's over here. Oh, I don't like the look of this bridge! Oh! Oh dear. I didn't like the look of it, but yet I just kept going. Just kept on going. No notes to be had over here. Get him! Barrel roll! Love that whip move. Okay, looks like we're going to find 2 more sets of notes over here somewhere. Love it! So it switches up on the interrupt after you stun them. Just a cool looking move. Just begun and we've already landed a solid lead. We stopped at the cottage of an academy sponsor, some connection of Medse's, and when he heard Medse's proposal for his performance, our host led us to a very curious monument in his collection. It was a weathered coral monolith from King's Haven Pass, about waist height, inscribed with elven script. One host said it was a waymarker used by elves many centuries ago. Medse nearly frothed at the mouth when he saw it. He could see the elven word for goblin as clear as day. I'm excited as well. It's a good omen for our journey. Medse complained about retiring that our host's mattress... What? Upon retiring that our host's mattress, fine things stuffed with down, were too firm. How is he going to fare in the crags? Oh, see something over here. Praise be. Praise be, ancestor song. Praise we now, Mara, O goddess of love, blessed with children, our mother above. Clap hands in praise, exalt the divines, clap hands and praise our ancestral lines. Praise we now, Xerxes, who just transcribes our story. Honor the Scrivener, archivist of glory. Praise we now, Eupherio, first elf, Nophe, god of the forest, earth bones showed the way. Last praise Oriel, forefather of all, formed us to be like him, wise, noble, and tall. There was a chorus in between, but I ain't gonna do that one. Nah, not doing it. Not singing it. We got ancient ruins over here. Is that where we came from? No, I don't believe so. Maybe we have to go there after. Go deeper down. Come on, keep swinging. Ah, dang it. Just missed out. You almost got the barrel roll.
That's...
Oh. Nope. Not gonna happen. Here it comes. Alright, just over here. We should have another set of notes. Seems like an interesting area. Surprised there's not a boss type of character there. Here we go. Yeah. Whip ya. Come on, punk. Come on. I don't know if I did in the previous episode or not, but I removed the helm just the way... Sorry, the helm is still on, but the look, the appearance is not. And here we go. Sky Shard and 2 enemies to take down, plus the notes. Oh, actually 3 enemies. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's it, buddies. Sit tight. I'm coming for you. Trekking through the foothills of Kingshaven Pass, we've come across several hermits claiming to know the best sites for our research. Sadly, they're leagues apart from one another. Medsec continues to press closer to Goblin territory. He's convinced that he might be able to find some undiscovered history in their lands. More likely, he'll find a spear in his chest, but he continues to downplay the danger. I'm starting to understand why I was the only volunteer for this assignment. Sky Shard in a barrel. Can't contain it in a barrel. It just wants to break free. Oh, there's a bit of a lotus. Oh, there's a little bit of a lotus in this game. Alright, so... I don't know if we should progress... I mean, maybe the other note's down there, but we'll go down this way. I wonder if I continue downward whether we'll find Hey, boss. To smack in the face. Did I take the wrong turn? Yep, I took the wrong turn. Whoa! Oh! Help me! Random person of the internets! Sorry, I couldn't see your name. You are more than just a random person, but you potentially could have been my savior, or at least a distraction. But none of that came to pass. That's alright. That's all good. Let's go down here. Push the vines out of the way. Oh, I like this. I love delving. I love dungeons, right? I love to go deep down, burrowing into the earth. It's my favorite thing in games. There's nothing here. there's nothing there. There were a few people running by though. Maybe they've cleared out most of it. Oh, the venom! Spitting everywhere! Skyne spider! Let's go, Zulug. Let's take, oh, there we go, there's a boss. Are you ready to dance, mate? Ready? Let's do it!
You won't get past my splendid webs, mortal!
I got it!
Too late! The mistress has already claimed her prize!
Good job, Zuluk. We did it. So... Right, but the dungeon's not done. I didn't see it complete, unless it flashed up on the screen. And I completely missed... Oh, hang on a second, how come I can't go through there? But that guy did. Oh, maybe there's a quest for it. Ah! Alright, anyway, we know where she is. Let's go return to the surface and find that other note. He went over there. I wonder why we couldn't go that way. Because I believe we can go up along this way. Curious. Alright, let's get out. Maybe we'll get more answers once we complete this quest. Nothing, buddy. It's just Barry looking at you. It's just Bazza giving you the eyeball. Dang it, I love that move. Makes me want to watch Castlevania again on Netflix. If you haven't watched that, if you didn't know about it, it's on Netflix. There's a Castlevania series on it. It's really good. Very short, but very good. But there is a second season coming soon. If you didn't know about it, there you go. Alright, so... it is pointing me back towards here for the notes, but I think that's because we need to get up top. Right? We fell all the way back to down here, so maybe we're on the right path up there. Well, let's wander around and try to find a way up there. universe should be on fire, should be set ablaze. Some reef vipers here. There's no boss characters in the area, is there? You guys didn't see me? Hey, Neliara, I'll be back. Go all the way to the side. Alright. Now this time, let's not fall down the bridge. Although I wonder if I can get to that other side somehow. Ah, don't wonder too much. Come on, Stam. Come on, Stam. Oh, nice leap! Okay. Anything over here? Coral spitters, archers. Oh, look at that. It's quite beautiful. Let's back out to Summerset. That's not where we want to go. Restoring the Wellers. Summerset was a very different place when the early Adma first stepped in upon its pristine shores. Different creatures roamed the island, some fearsome, some benign. The early Adma, ever thorough when it came to cleansing the environment of unwanted threats, set out to completely exterminate Wellers, a creature they, for some reason, lost to the historical record, totally despised. In a few short years, Wellers were driven to extinction and removed from the Summerset ecology. Now, despite some continuing protests and a few legal actions aimed at altering the plan I championed and put into place, packs of Wellers once again run free in the Summerset wilderness. Thanks to the Sapiarchs, the island is one step closer to returning to its original splendor. Now, if only I could figure out how to restore the Gatus and the Iliadi. Right. Now there's nothing over here that I could see other than some reef vipers, but there is this area over here. I guess that's going to take us back. Possibly where we were exploring before. Yep. It's got to be in here somewhere. Where is the other note? Heavy army increased. Oh! Whoops! Dang it! Press my Q button, used this potion. Alright, alright. That looks like perhaps coming from the boss that we face, possibly? Maybe I'm missing. Perhaps there's something up the top here. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Because we did try 2 different entrances to get into this place. I assumed that this was the 3rd, or this was the 2nd entrance, but I guess not. That's what happens when you assume things, folks. Don't do it. Oh, level up. Nice. Level 10. We're getting there, folks. Get up, get up, get up, get up! Alright, oh, I get to choose one. Nice. So we got a Prophet's Greatsword. Does 1,000 Oblivion damage. Sounds good to me. Oh, there's a bow here as well. And a shield. I'll go with this. Got 3 attribute points and 3 skill points. I'm just gonna dump... What? That's 1 attribute point. Where are you going with the 3 attribute points? I was at the next level. That's the next level. Sorry. Sorry. Ah, of course. It's the next one. So we've got, we can actually get an ultimate here. Dragon Knight Standard. Call down a battle standard dealing 1200 flame damage every 1 second for 12 seconds to enemies and applying major defile to them, reducing their health, healing received, and health recovery. Sounds good to me. Let's get that. Oh, hang on. We're about to get hit again, aren't we? Might as well use it right now. Oh! Oh! That's what happens when you're sitting there looking through your upgrades there. Always be wary of what's around. Actually, be wary of the quick respawn. Alright, we're back. Hey mate, it doesn't take much. Couple of hits while you're not looking. Put you down on the ground. Quick smart. Aha, here we go. The sites we visited indicated a larger structure built into the loam of King's Haven Pass and shored up with the mountain stone. We're making our way there presently. If this research is correct, it could be the location of substantial archaeological importance. Maybe I was right to take this job. Caught Medse eating canberries again. He insists he isn't allergic, but his rash still hasn't cleared and his odor grows worse. Just need to focus on the goal. Alright, so we're on the other side of that bridge now. Aha. Oh. Hello. Avuma the Whirlwind. You do like to eat. I just wonder if there's anybody else coming. No, I guess it's just you and me, Barry. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh. Nice bullet jump. Oh, ouch. Try to stay behind it. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yep. Got you, Griffin. Alright, this one is done. Now we did pick up, and I shouldn't do this right here, but we did pick up some boots, which I am not going to use, but I am going to use those ones. Grey Sabatons. Let's chuck those on. Let's get the heck out of here before that thing respawns. Now, can I make my way down here somewhat safely? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we're good. The red horse is always good. Hang on, son. Where'd she go? Oh, she's gone inside. Oh, damn it. I should have just gone back through. Ah! She was just in there, wasn't he? Oh, gosh, dang it. Do you reckon I can make it? Do you reckon... Oh, should I give it a crack? It's risky. I don't know. Should I? Oh, what the hell? Ah, jump! No! There's no way of going through it. On the upside, I think we're close to the entrance now. Yep. I don't think I hit the jump button just right, but I wonder whether I can actually make it to the other side or not. Alright, oh, so she's over there now, so that's okay. We had to go back in here. I didn't have to take the death though, but yeah, she's in there. A lot of dying today, eh? A lot of deaths. Keep it hidden. Keep it safe. Now straight ahead. Not the first stripe, but the second. Past the frog. Round the bend. Take my frustrations out of that guy. Alright, here she is.
I don't know how much longer I can hide out here. Give me some good news.
I found your notes.
That's the last of them. I'm not going to give you some my savior routine, but thanks. This is not how I plan to die. Do me one last favor. It's a small one. Would you deliver those papers to Medze and tell him I quit?
You're abandoning him?
Look, I've had enough of Medze. The humming, the whistling, the constant attempts at rhyming. I'm not completely heartless. That's everything I cataloged on this misbegotten adventure. With it, he can finish his research.
Alright, I'll bring the notes to Medze.
Naliara, stay strong. Your salvation is at hand. Though, if you could call out, that would be helpful.
He's coming. I'm gone.
She's out of here.
I finally girded myself with the courage of my forefathers. I'm prepared to add my deeds to theirs, even if it means entering oblivion itself. I will find Naliara. You, haven't seen her, have you?
You must be Medze. Naliara's fine, but, she quit.
Naliara quit? Oh, I suppose I cannot fault her. Capture by vile goblins was simply too much for her delicate spirit. But without her records of my spontaneous, inspired verse, my recital is doomed.
Actually, I have all your notes here.
Oh, well, that's great. I nearly have everything I need to complete my epic of the war fought between the goblins and High Elves here. All that's left is for me to uncover the site of their most pivotal battle. Come, let's make history!
Hold on, I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
I mean, I just assumed since Naliara entrusted you with her notes, you were taking over her duties. You don't want to uncover a once-in-a-lifetime discovery? I have a generous stipend from the Illumination Academy to complete my work.
Alright, I'll help you finish your epic.
The site is close. I just know it. Dramatic instinct. My antiquated directions said the entrance would be where two falls meet stone. Sounds more like an uncomfortable pratfall than landmark, but my guess is the site is near water.
Okay, so it's the place that we've been to before. We just need to get in there now. Come on, Metze, run! Run like the wind, pal! Let's get in there. Yep. I see it. Go. Oh, no, we're not gonna go yet. Look at Metze just cowering over there. Unbelievable. Let's go, Metze. Come on.
The answers must lie in these ruins. Oh, Naliara, if only you'd waited. Hurry, let us claim the prize.
We have secured ongoing trade agreements with nearly every tribe in the region. The bounties of the sea have proven most appealing to these landlocked peoples, but textiles and tools are also in steady demand. In exchange, we receive the fruits of their hunting and trapping. These tribes are adept at capturing and even taming the whalers and griffins that populate the area. Even so, we benefit most from bartering for the unrefined ore being extracted from the caverns that wind through the hills. The locals don't hold it in high value and seem to prefer to trade the raw ore for our refined goods.
Some kind of trade ledger? Oh, how mundane. It seems like the elves who built this place engaged in deals with goblins. That can't be right, can it?
The east-west passage through the hills would make an excellent outpost settlement. It's not only the most direct travel route through the hills to the north, but it's also highly defensible due to the lay of the land and its deep network of caverns. Despite the rocky terrain, the land is fertile and natural streams feed into the area from a source higher in the hills. Unfortunately, the region is occupied by at least one tribe of native inhabitants. They are a primitive agrarian society who cultivate vegetation and hunt wildlife found within the region. They also appear to work the stone for ore. Though their ability to work it is rudimentary, these people do not appear to be hostile to outsiders, as we've observed members of these tribes exchanging goods either as offerings or in trade. However, should they become our enemies, they would be at a sizable advantage in a siege. Fortunately, their single source of fresh water provides an alternative to direct assault. Let's get out of here.
This looks like scouting reports. Land surveys, goblin settlements. Why was the water source of such interest to them?
Our outpost is thriving within the east-west passage. The native inhabitants seem fascinated with our building techniques, but have otherwise kept to their own settlements. We have broken peaceful passage for travelers through their territories of the native inhabitants, shaving considerable time off trade routes from Kongkorgrad to Shimmerine. The king has concerns about leaving such an important strategic location occupied by those who have not sworn fealty to the crown, a fair concern. We have begun negotiation for the acquisition of the remaining territory with the tribes. The east-west passage is easily demarcated by natural boundaries, but the expansiveness of the underground networks has not been assessed. This may explain the reluctance of the inhabitants to accept the price we've offered for the land. In light of this, the king has generously offered the crags to the east as acceptable for resettlement. The tribal chiefs have agreed to confer on this new proposal, but the sovereign's patience is not infinite.
These look like plans for resettlement. Elven and goblin. They were proposing a land trade with the tribes. It seems the offer was refused. Oh gods, this is terrible! This adventure truly is a tragedy. I can't use any of this!
What do you mean?
These tablets show the goblins weren't always viciously territorial. Elves and goblins coexisted, traded, until the elves wanted King's Haven Pass badly enough to betray that trust. It flies in the face of every existing account of this region.
Didn't you want to reveal the untold story?
I sought a subject for heroic composition. There is no truthful recounting of this history that would flatter the elves. Sing the truth, and my patrons will loathe me. Sing a lie, and my artistic integrity dies.
The truth should be heard. You could give a voice to the voiceless.
It's what a noble hero would do, isn't it? Self-sacrifice for the sake of the downtrodden is practically obligatory. If I don't make it back to Daggerfall, carry on my tale. Don't let my beautiful voice be silenced.
Best of luck with your performance.
You've been an able guide to heroism, keeping me on the righteous road in the face of adversity. When I sing of the divine messenger who sent me on this path, know that it's your praises I sing. The time has come for me to unsheath the quill of justice and cut an inky swath through centuries of lies. And probably book passage back to Daggerfall well in advance.
You think it'll be that bad?
Even if I'm not bludgeoned off stage by thick volumes, I'm told the Divine Prosecution is very particular about the verbiage used to present the truth. I'd prefer to receive their critiques by mail.
Okay. So, we can finally leave this place. I'm curious if I can use the exit over here. Nope. I guess not. How is it that that other person was able to do it, but I wasn't? What is that all about? Alright, anyway, I'm going to work my way back and out to Summerset.